Alright guys, something a bit different this week. I know I'm normally wild camping in the hammock and the tent, but as I said on my last video regarding the tent box, I would do a little review and show you the setup of the tent box. I do enjoy the tent boxing just as much as the wild camping. Beautiful spot here, Ashbourne Woods. Woodland camp spots, semi-wild, so I do feel a little bit sort of at home. But I'll give you a show around the setup. Okay, this is a little walk through the setup of the tent box then. This is a kitchen tent, just an add-on I've bought, what we use for the inclement weather we sometimes get. And just a little kitchen setup really, nothing too special, but if we need to get out the weather, we'll do a bit of cooking out of the wind. It's ideal. A little porta potty for the middle of the night. Into the tent box. Not sure what the light will be like up here. It's not too bad. But as you can see, we've replaced the original mattress with the Berghaus 10cm inflatable mattress topper on there. Brilliant Berghaus sleeping bags, really wide sleeping bags. We did try the quilt at first, but we found, because we've got the dog as well, so we're not fighting over the quilt all night where the dog normally wins, we've got separate sleeping bags, and I have the dog in with me. But yeah, that's the inside of the tent box. Very roomy, very comfortable. We've had it 6 months and we've camped out all winter pretty much. It's a bit of a hobby now me and the missus can do together. She loves it. Fire pit there for later. There's the missus enjoying a coffee with Arlo. We'll bring you back a bit later when we've got the fire pit on, or maybe cooking some food. Stuff written down and you thought, yeah, that must be the ones.
Drinking coffee with all little powder.
You know what he's like, Karen. He was going in that supermarket 100 miles an hour down the aisles.
Well, that's certainly you in a supermarket, isn't it?
I'm getting out. Look what you buy.
Chris spends ages looking, so I don't believe you, Pete, to be honest, because normally I have to say to Chris, come on, speed up a little bit, make a decision. That's what normally happens.
It's only when I'm looking for camping meals, which you've appreciated tonight because we've enjoyed one of my choices of those.
Yeah, but it's only
Slowly
started,
browsing
you
down
must
the
admit,
aisle.
though, it's only started improving since I've started looking at the stuff too, Chris, because what you were picking up before wasn't up to much. It's got better. And I've made suggestions. Stop going for the meat stuff.
No, I was impressed with the vegetable curry
Yeah,
tonight.
that was nice. I'd certainly do that again with some fresh bread. That'd be lovely.
You serve some, I don't know if you like fish, but the fish in the foil.
Mm.
Yeah, oh, it's lovely with
I like a bit of
with-
smoked fish.
Yeah, that's what we do. I do anyway. Bread and butter, and you eat it out the foil.
Mm.
So it's on fire with the mesh or on your burner, whatever you do.
Which monkey?
It don't take long,
Yeah.
and it would. Oh,
Mm.
but
That would cook quite nice, I reckon, in the ridge monkey.
Yeah,
I do like a bit of smoked fish, but I don't cook it at home because I don't like the smell in the house.
No.
So that might be an option, actually. Especially if we've got the big cool box with us. The toasty olive. Mm.
fights on tonight, so when you get around to watching any,
What championship?
British.
I've been watching some right shit lately now with that Mama June, but I've been enjoying it.
Yeah. There's nothing on normal telly, is there?
We finished that now. I've
Can't
watched
beat
it.
this. Nature's TV. Nice fire. So as we come back, it's nice. It's different, isn't it? The woodland. It's
Yeah.
unusual, like say, being able to get your van into a woodland spot
Mm.
rather than a camping field.
Well, Karen said when we were walking earlier that she was saying that she likes being in the wood, and I went, yeah, I find it really relaxing, and that's why I just wanted to try it, because when we go on a walk, I always prefer a woodland walk.
Yeah,
don't I?
yeah, it's good for the dog, isn't it?
Mm.
Like say on the hot days.
Mm.
Mm.
And I got to admit, it's a lot better than I expected it to be. Mm.
thought we were going to be in a row.
I am going to get a trail cam, especially for places like this. You might catch a bear shitting in the woods,
Mm.
Looking like
or a
that.
person, or a person. Pete, yeah,
Mm.
prime suspect.
Yeah. My arse might come up a lot, I think.
Possibly mine.
I was quite content sitting my little bucket up earlier, just so I could have a wee.
Well, nature calls, you got to go, ain't you?
It's a long way to that toilet block.
Bloody long way to that.
It
Look,
is.
I ain't going back there now. Fuck that. Not really.
And I've got a really bad habit. I can be bursting,
Yeah.
but then by the time I get to the toilet block, I won't want to go because I've walked all the way off.
I'd normally piss myself by the time I get there.
Was it busy up there with the football or not? Was there?
Not more than I thought.
Mm. Yeah, excuse me.
Well, he ain't pined for his bed yet. Normally he's starting to get the shakes and wants his
eyes are
coat
going.
on, and yeah, I think he'll be getting chucked up in the tent box in a bit.
Yeah, his eyes are definitely going, but his body's not cold. He hasn't struggled to.
No, I've got it. I've got it in the bag. Yes, we were very organised this trip, weren't we? We've got our own separate little clothes bags.
Yeah. There wasn't much in the car at all.
No.
I looked behind.
It was strange leaving because obviously we put the kitchen tent in, which is an extra, but apart from the kitchen tent going in the car and this seat, everything's packed away in the tent box, wasn't it? And everything we need is in the bottom compartment of the boot anyway. That was really good. And we've had those sleeping bags sat in there. I put them in the tent box last weekend, so they've been in there a week.
We've had a bit of rain.
Yeah, we've had a bit of rain. It's been warm as well, but dry when we opened up, weren't they? And they smelt.
They're fresh.
Because you think that when they're compressed in there, they've got the tent covering over them as well. Then you've got the roof box cover.
Sandwiched in between the inflatable mattress.
The mattress and the yeah, and then of course the floor of the tent, you know, so they're not going to get. I mean, the old mattress we had in there always stayed pretty fresh, didn't it?
I've still packed that. I've managed to store it behind the dressing room. Yeah, because I'm just a bit. I just don't like getting rid of things like that because it is the original, and if you do, you just don't know, do you? If we resell, we end up with a camper.
We have looked, yeah, or we have looked at the. We like the 2.0 as well, don't we? Because it's the 2.0. It is a little bit shorter, but that wouldn't matter with the size of the mattresses we're using anyway. So it's a little bit shorter, I think a couple 100 mil, which is nothing on the length, but it's a little bit wider.
You notice it more on the cover as it opens up, because you get a bit more shelter, don't you?
Yeah.
But you just don't know. We love that, but you just don't know where you're going to be in a couple of years. We might have that and something else, and you get rid of all these things. And
I think for now, we have got the best of both worlds, as in, and that's always the dilemma with the camper van, isn't it? As much as we love one, we can't have it being our daily commuter as well, especially if it's a decent one. You don't want to be putting the miles on it, do you? And then in the same breath, I mean, you don't want them parked up all the time, but we're not the people, every other weekend we're out, aren't we? But camper van wise, at the minute, we couldn't, or we don't want one as our day-to-day vehicle as well. But that's where the tent box comes into its element, I think, where we haven't lost the use of the car and the day-to-day use of the car, but we've got that tent box sat on top of the roof rack. Yeah, it's a shame it's not, because we've got that, which is a cracking mattress. We bought the first inflatable for in there.
Gear, wasn't it? Yeah,
it's the high gear one, same size as that Berghaus one. That Berghaus inflates to 10 centimeters. That high gear one's 7.5.
Yeah, it says 7.5. I'd say about 5 centimeters.
But still a good mattress.
Yeah, it is a good mattress. As a top up, I wouldn't like it on its own.
Yeah, I said even if we get visitors at home, not having a spare double bed, it's ideal for chucking on the floor if you've got kids come to stay for the weekend or something, you know. Oh, they go down far too easy. Morning, guys. Just moving away from the tent box on first up as normal. Just having a coffee. Had a brilliant night's sleep again in the tent box. We both sleep better in the tent box than we do at home. That's no joking. I think it's the fresh air. Lovely morning. We've had a bit of rain through the night, but hopefully we get a dry morning. I'll get a dry pack up, which does make things easier. If I pack away wet, it's not too big a deal because I'll pop the tent box out the next day, or even in the week when I'm at work, I'll pop the tent box open and let it dry out. But yeah, it's been a lovely evening last night. Had a few beers, cooked a nice curry, chatted some shit, as we normally do. Didn't do huge amounts of videoing again last night, guys, but hopefully this video is a little bit better than my last attempt, which was my first attempt out wild camping up on Dartmoor last weekend. But as I said then, as time moves on, hopefully my videos get a little bit better. I'm trying to keep the content a little bit different with the hammocking, which I've not done a video on yet, the hammocking. Done a couple of review short videos on some of my hammock gear, the pole system I use and things. But yeah, when I get out and do a wild hammock camp, that'll be something different again, you know, with a tent and the tent box. Hoping it just varies the channel up a little bit and keeps it a little bit interesting. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you prefer watching. I will take you a walk around the campsite when everybody's up, and we'll just have a look at facilities and the size of this place. It is huge, this campsite. You get lost in the woods. Not so much with the camper vans, they're allocated pitches close to the roads in the woodland area, but if you're hammocking or in a tent, then you can really get in deep and disappear into the woods down here. But yeah, first time here, and yeah, impressed. I think we'll be coming back, like I say, for the dog in the woods, especially in the warmer weather. It's great because we can get him into the shade and take him for a walk in the shade. Obviously makes a big difference in the hot weather with Arlo, the Frenchie. Okay, I'll bring you back a bit later, guys, when we're perhaps having a walk round after packed up. Arlo away. There he is. Have you seen this man? Wanted.
Oh, the
Kitchen
unisex
bit.
ones.
I think
Are
where
they
the
better?
kitchen is, yeah.
Yeah.
You just look there for look.
Mm.
Nice and clean.
Yeah. It's Karen, look. Arlo. Who's Karen? Who's that?
Go for a walk.
Yeah.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah, straight out. I came up to go loo this morning and I ended up walking all around there. I didn't realise it was so big.
Will you pack it up?
Yeah, I know, it's
You're a
annoying, isn't it?
nightmare.
I've got up, there ain't clean my teeth or anything. Swear it in.
Honestly.
Guess that's what I get for leaning into the best friend. Now I've got one more accent, two less hands here for holding. Ignored all of my reasons for running far from my feelings. Now I'm down on my knees and watching you as you